Okay, everybody put on your TV face. Um, okay.
Perfect storm sound.
Hi, this is Kandy. Join me on Kandy's Konvos and Confession talk show every Wednesday. So everybody put on your TV face on Zoom and on YouTube. Follow me at Kandy Forever 40 on Instagram, KANDY number 4 EVA 40, and on Facebook, Kandy Henry, KANDY Henry, HENRY, for the link on Zoom.
What is the name of that show, boy?
Yeah, making sure everybody is muted. All right. Welcome everyone to Candy's Covers and Confessions. Happy Hum Day. I hope you guys week been going good so far. Some may have been indulging into sexual activities, working hard, doing whatever, right? So the topic today is all about extra luggage, new relationships. And I want to say I am not an expert. I am just speaking from experience. I didn't make do any notes tonight. I just think I just want all of you guys to interact and talk more about what you guys think about doing things like that. And sponsorship by Akaya's Jewelry, sponsored by Home Renovator Contractor, and which is Al's Renovation Service, and also sponsorship given by GFC, which is Flex Collections Clothing. So I'm gonna go one by one, ask you guys how your day was, or how your night is so far. I'm gonna go to welcome you guys first. Hi, Straight Shit Shannon. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Matthew. Hi,
Hi.
Ramesh. Hi, Rebel. Hi, Sniper.
Hello.
Hi, Big and Sandra. Welcome, everyone.
Can I please say happy birthday to Ramesh, who joined our live today? It is his
Hi.
birthday.
Everybody
Our
say happy
brother,
birthday.
our waistline
Happy
king,
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
Yeah, you got to take a shot.
Happy birthday, Ramesh.
I will start you for some water.
Don't worry.
So,
I'll take
Ramesh,
over
how
with the
was your
shot.
day? How was your day so far?
It was good. Went to work, come back home. It was pretty quiet. Celebrate Friday though.
Okay, straightforward. That's good. You're alive. Happy Earth Strong Day. All right, bless up, and thank you for being here.
Well,
Um, Lexi, how was your day or week?
Awesome. I'm here with you, right? Everything got to be great now, you know? Yeah. Blush. Yeah, baby. And I have Ramesh and Shannon. All the crew is here. So we good. We good. We good.
Thank
We
you.
up.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Well,
asking. And I had a great weekend. So it makes a great week. So
actually,
awesome.
I heard you were on a boat ride when I was on the same boat ride. I didn't know you were there.
And I was like waiting to find you somewhere, but it was a busy boat ride. We'll give it that. It was a bit, and I was trying to just find my.
Yeah.
I was scared. You know, I was like, COVID is in here tonight. Big time.
I pray for that.
But it was a good boat ride. I enjoyed myself. I
was upstairs. That's
I was upstairs. I was downstairs. I was with different community at one time because there was a lot of people on there, a little different.
Yeah. I went around and I told Sting, I said I didn't see her. He said she's here. So I said I walked around again, like, you know, I'm freaking.
And I went to the VIP table and I stayed there with Albert them. So I was drinking pure whatever, you know, looking for Candy, but it's okay, Candy. Next time.
I'm gonna go to Who else has added? Welcome, Shauna. I'm going to go to Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Are you able to talk?
Yes, I'm able to talk.
How are you?
Good, and you? I'll
Trying to
be
be,
on camera in a
trying to
minute.
be good. Pardon me?
I said I'll be on camera in a minute. Just
No
saying, like,
problem. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Welcome, DJ Biggs. Not too sure if you're able to talk. Thanks for being here. Rebels, Classic. Welcome. Could you talk? Welcome, Shauna. Shauna, you able to talk now?
Yes. Just a moment. Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome. How's your week so far?
Busy already, and it's just Wednesday.
I know.
Like time is flying.
I know. Right now I'm lacking sleep. I've been doing night shift 10.5 hours. So hopefully I'm just going with it. As soon as I finish the show, hopefully I'll try. But welcome, Matthew. Hi, Matthew. I'm not sure Matthew's new on the show. If you guys are new and I don't see your faces, please show your face at least, or I mean, you don't have to, but you can answer, please. So I'll know you were interacted and you're part of the team.
Hi, good night, Kandy. How you doing?
Oh, not bad. How are you?
Taking a hard life easy.
Well said. How's your week so far?
Good so far. Lots of work. I'm looking
Okay.
forward to vacation next week.
Can I come?
Yeah, man.
All right, we'll talk after the show.
Cool.
Thanks for being here.
All right.
Shannon,
Hey,
how are you?
I am fabulous.
Good. You look fabulous. Welcome back. How's your week so far?
Jam-packed, crazy, and wonderful.
Well said. Who else I miss? Well, DJ Big Sniper. How are you?
I'm great. I'm having
Good.
a busy week, but I'm great.
Good. Bless. I'm loving it. So we're gonna jump in now. I think I got everyone. Big's probably is at work, so you can't talk right now. So I'm gonna jump into taking your luggages, your dirty luggage or baggage, into a new relationship. What's your intake with that, guys? Or what's your output for me? Who would like to go first? No
I
one?
always say ladies first.
Anyone? Come on.
Is it always gonna be me? It's always gonna be me. Gotta go first.
Well,
Like, hey,
hold
loud
on,
ass
what-
Lexi, go first. Are we talking about old relationships?
So basically, this is on like, you came in a relationship, probably could have been like 5 years ago. It probably could have been 16 years ago. It could probably have been recently. And you're still hurting or you're still lost of how the relationship was broken down. Now you met this other person, such a darling, and you don't really mean to bring it, but you're talking about he did this or she did that. And you're just talking but not realizing you're weighing this relationship down already before you even really got started. So I know I'm guilty of that. And I've learned only last month to just kind of like, he's dead now. He's now ashes. Time to move on. Right? So that's why I'm bringing it on. So most of the time that we're talking or what you guys bring up is more like what I've experienced. So I want to teach everybody how to relate and what to do with those things now. So in that perspective, I'm saying that, are you guilty of that?
I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it, yes, because it's not easy sometimes when you think of somebody in a moment, and not only that, whoa, my God. Anyhow, also too, sometimes when the reverse is that the man is also doing it, sometimes I find.
Yes.
So like if they weren't doing it, maybe I would stop doing it, but I feel like I'm triggered when they bring up something like something special is happening and we're in a relationship now and I'm going to be at, say, this ceremony but they will give like justice to the other woman for bringing them to that up to that level kind of thing. So then you can't expect me not to think about my old boo that I had 15 years on and off with, because that's 15 years and we just started. Yeah. So it's kind of brings me back to it in a way, but it's not like to compare. It's just be like, wow, 15 years, you know, I saved my womb for this one, but now I'm on to this next relationship where even though we do a little tit for tat thing, I still love the individual. So yeah. I'm so with my new relationship, but I really wish they would stop triggering me to talk about the old relationship with their old relationship shit too. That's all.
Kandy, I kind of have something that I'm still trying to understand exactly what you're saying, but it might be something applicable. So
at the race.
There was a guy I have known now for a little over 5 to 7 years.
Oh my God, it's real. People are actually.
You know,
can everyone please mute your devices? Sorry, Shannon. Hold on, Shannon. Hold on, I'm gonna mute. Mute. Okay, Shannon, take it.
And I know how you're talking about old relationships versus new. And it's like, so the guy I've known for 7 years officially asked me out formally to like this Halloween party, and you know, the girls kind of know a little bit about it because you know, like I said, I gave the explanation of who he was, not how we know each other. But at the same time, you know, relationship, when, as you know from the last conversation, it's been so long, you know, it kind of almost puts it in like a throwback Thursday mode, because it's like the time I knew him, I mean, I'm 28 now, and this guy was like, and back then I was like 22, and you know, back then I had an ex, you know, because that was the last time I did it. It was that long ago.
I remember. Yes, I remember from the past, the last time we spoke. Yes, the line that you take before you date. Yes, continue. So how is that though?
So I'm asking, like, with something like that, like with someone you've known for as long as your ex has broken up with you, like, how do you know the process of, like, you know, knowing when it's right to just move forward completely versus, you know, shit, this is not doing it for the right reasons or something. You know what I mean? Because the thing is that they're friends. I mean, I'll give an example, because literally this Halloween party, both my ex and him are going to be at the same party.
This year. This Halloween this year, right? Okay.
This Halloween this year, October 15th, 2021. Gonna be at the same place. So the guy who I've known for 7 years, plus my ex, is gonna be at the same place in about 2.5 weeks.
Are you ready for that?
I mean, that's why I said to him, like, to him, I told the girls, I'm like, this is really gonna be a test, because, you know, like, if, you know, if this is gonna work, this is gonna work, and I'll be able to move on. If it falls back, it falls back. But yeah.
What kind of person is your ex? Is your ex the kind of the type that will want to react if you see with someone else, or everything's just gonna be whatever normal is?
This is what spectrum dating is, which is a little different than y'all. It's I mean, this guy had the audacity to invite me on a date to a Halloween party instead of just asking me out, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Okay. Okay.
So that's what I mean. There's a little bit of a boundary with that. I mean, it's very juvenile the way it's spoken. And with my ex, it was very more like, hey, you know, you're 21 now. I'm 19. Do you want to go out and see a movie?
Yeah.
So like the whole thing has been very juvenile. Like that's why I say like it's been 7 years. Like,
But do you miss your ex? Do you want to go back with your ex, or you're over him?
well, my ex from 7 years ago is not going to be at the party. My ex from 12 years ago will be.
Or 12 years ago? But do you miss that one from 12 years ago? Do you still have feelings for him?
Yeah, we're communicating. I always loved him.
Yeah, you're gonna, yeah, you,
But
you and I want to
always
talk
too nervous
behind
to
the
say it.
show.
I mean, I was in high school.
Yeah, we'll talk behind
I
the
was
show
in high
because
school. Okay.
if you're gonna bring a new person and the 12-year-old relationship ex is coming over and you're gonna fall for him, or like not fall for him, but flirt. Hopefully you don't flirt with him. Hopefully you don't
Be able to move
move
forward.
in.
And
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
I mean?
You gotta
Like,
test yourself and you gotta be real how you feel with that other person. But we'll have to talk because you're wow, that's a lot of drama right there. Welcome, Maxine. Wow.
I said I've been busy. I told you I've been busy.
Yeah, you have. I need to keep you on this show. Say we'll be so busy. But we will have to talk. I'll talk to you about that because you just have your testing on the 15th of October. You're gonna have to really know what you want.
Yeah, that's
You
why
have
I'm
to-
really interested in tonight's
Yeah, I'm gonna
conversation.
have make you send you. I'll get your number from the group, and we'll have to talk.
Please.
Damn, Shannon. Anybody else? That's Shannon have my head rolling. Wow. Anyone who okay, and most of the times when you're gonna have like, say for instance, you had an ex and you guys are children together, it's quite obvious you're gonna probably talk about him, like what you've been through with your children's father or whatever, right? And then you have like little thing, but if you keep on talking, I remember I was talking to my friend or the guy I'm with, and then he started saying, I already hate that guy, right? Because I was talking other things to remind me, oh, he did so and he did that, and this is what he did, and it's just like after what I'm like, shit, I shouldn't be doing this. He's dead. Like to me, he's alive, don't get me wrong, but in my mind, I think he's dead right now, like ashes, So this is my new phrase now. So have you guys ever been in a relationship and the past relationship broken down your present relationship because of how you were talking so much? I know women we talk more than men. Men will go through a lot of stuff and they will do their stuff and they will come without talking. On a male's perspective, Sniper, how would you deal with someone in a new relationship with, and how are you able to avoid talking about your past?
You just don't move on. I don't know how it is for women, but we tend to have our closure and move forward. I've been in the same space with exes numerous times, and my gravity more affects them than they affect me. So I don't know.
So if
the best
are you saying that
way,
you bottle it up?
huh?
Isn't it like, okay, let's say for instance, you probably got hurt, right? The person, like you're really damaged.
Right.
Would you be watching a new person like a T to make sure that doesn't happen to you again, but you're not really?
No, well, for me, no. I wouldn't look at, I would have learned, I would have healed, and I would have tried to move on. I would be wiser approaching the new relationship, but that person isn't the same as the last person. So it don't mean that they will do the same things. I would look for the red flags, but I wouldn't assume that they would do the same things like the last person. Each person is new. Each opportunity, each chapter is a new chapter.
Thank you. Where's the other man? I think you're the only one that left it by yourself. Biggs and Classic. Okay, Sandra, say more, and then I go back and I go into Maxine, then Shauna. So Sandra, Maxine, then Shauna.
Well, I think like the reason why like a lot of women sometimes like say if the man says something that triggered the woman and they'll think of what happened to their past. Like maybe he says like a certain word to her, like for example, like it sounds like sometimes they may not come off demanding, but then it triggers you from your past, and that's when you bring it to the present. It's like certain words, like sometimes if you both are having conversation and he says a word and it triggers you, and that's how you bring your baggage into the present relationship too. So
Yes.
it can happen a lot. Even in the male perspective, you may say something to him and be like, oh, they can say, oh, you're just like my ex. I'm like, what?
You
How
all
am
women
I
are all
just
the
like your ex?
same. Yep. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly how
So
most of
that's
them
my
go.
take.
As for females, we express ourselves. We talk a lot more than men. So it's the trigger. And I'm learning that is the triggers. Thank you. Maxine,
Hello, everyone. Okay.
welcome.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so for me, when it comes to that, I'm not going to say I bring it, but I have it when I meet someone. And before I get involved with that person, I will say to this person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you do any one of those, that's it. So I leave my baggage right there. I already told you what it is. So in my opinion, I bring it, but I empty up my suitcase in front of you. I show you what's in it to tell you, try not to do any of these, try not to do that, try not to make me feel this way, things like that. So they have an idea of what and how to be with me. And I don't think it's wrong to bear your burden or empty out your suitcase to somebody you just met, because you want to have a relationship without any hangups. And if I don't say to you, well, you know what, you eat with your mouth open. Like, why are you chewing with your mouth open? If you don't say that to the person, you're sitting there like, and you're sitting there like smiling. To me, no, tell him, let them know. That's a baggage. So, and you sleep with your whatever, it's a baggage. So you need to let them know. It's not that you're bringing it into the relationship. You're trying not to let it enter the relationship by dealing with it before you get in the relationship.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, yeah. But it's true though. I mean, you meet people and we're lucky. Women are, I don't know about most women, but I am not it's for me, it's not the looks of the person. It's not the build of the person. It's just their character and personality that attracts me. Once I get to know someone, and if I know it's going to go somewhere, I'll turn to that person and say, you know what? My ex-husband did this and he used to do that, he used to do that. And this is why we're not together. So if that person is really interested and really care about you, he's not going to want to do that or trigger anything to make you, like not want to be with them. So the communication, call it baggage. That's what it is. You have to communicate. So if you want to call it baggage, there's nothing wrong with it to say, listen, when I was with this girl, this is what she did. And then you are mindful of that. So, okay, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like me dressing like this. He doesn't like me talking like that. That's fine. I really care about this person. So let's see where it goes by respecting what's coming out of his baggage and not trying to repeat it.
Yeah. Totally understand. Anyone else?
I agree. It's basically what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works both ways, but I find when you really connect with a person, you both kind of, obviously, that's a life experience. You have to talk about your life experience, life relationships. So if you want to be honest with a person, you should kind of mention things. And it's not always bad baggage. I've had relationships, you learn things from people.
Yeah.
And I've shared things with my new dude and said I learned from my old dude. And,
yeah. Communication.
It's the game. So it's not, it just all depends on how the person wants to accept, what you say, or your past or whatever.
I think I hear the term when I hear like when a woman, like I say, example, the man goes and he cheated. Then the other one came and cheated. Then she brought me and said, oh, you guys are all the same. Not dealing with the situation in front of her. She just jumped to classify everyone together, and that's her past. And it goes on because that's her trigger, and it goes on and on and on and on. And then it kind of, And sometimes, especially when the male or the female is not really outside doing anything wrong, right, with someone else, and they're being accused repeatedly because this person is so damaged, right? So me, if you're damaged, fix yourself before you go with someone else. Each day, do something to condition yourself. You know, prepare yourself not to do the same thing, or whatever you're being hurt, just condition yourself all the time, repeatedly. You know, it's healthier. I'm Lexi. Oh, sorry. She put the food right in her. Say more. Yeah. Come, when you finish eating? When you finish eating?
I already said peas. Didn't I already say something on the
Yeah,
topic?
but you look like you had more to say.
Say what?
I said, looks like you have more to say.
Oh no, I'm just agreeing with everything Maxine was saying. And you know what the other ladies have chimed in, even on how Sandra was talking about everything. Yeah, it's just seems and Miss Shannon over there who has her choices to make with her entanglement, you know.
And for 12 years and what, 2 weeks and a half? Am I right? Wow. Classic Rebel. So there's two right now. We have to hear from two males right now. Has anyone ever consoled your friends in regards to their console your friend in a relationship and they're going through hell and they're battling between the past, like they want to move forward but they can't, and you have to reassure your friend how to do things? Have you guys ever done something like that? How would you reassure a friend or someone that you're one of your loved ones how to move forward from something like that?
That's difficult. That's a very difficult thing to do because, okay, I'm going to give you an example. A friend of mine, and she went through a very rough time with her baby father. And every time he did something to her, I was the person that she would come running to. And I would constantly be telling her, you know what, you need to take some time away from him. You need to do this. And she would do that for a month or so, and then she'll fall right back into it. It comes to a point where you can't help them. They need to find a way for themselves out of that situation. Because no matter what you say to them, they're still going to go back to it. It is hard to see someone, friends or loved ones, or even your own child go through something like that. But at the end of the day, your words are not really carrying any weight, because at the end of the day, they're going to still choose to stay in that situation. You can comfort them all you want. You can say all the words, the encouraging words. You can tell them, hey, you deserve better. There's men out there, women out there, blah, 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 right. But at the end of the day, doesn't matter what you say. So you can console. I mean, I have been on phones for mornings and mornings, a long time talking to someone, okay, yeah, we're going right through this again. And then they fall right back into it. It's sad, but there's not much you can do. You can console them. We got to the point where I don't give advice anymore. I just listen. So when they call, if they come and they want to talk, I listen. But I can't give advice. I don't give advice. I just listen. And I think that's what they need more than all.
Okay. Anyone else? No? Rebel yet? Rebel. Sniper, the hype of this woman, know.
Everybody's quiet today.
Yeah.
I know better than to interrupt Maxine's honeymoon. So I'm not. I couldn't agree with it. Yes to everything Maxine say. When she honeymoon done, then me and Maxine could talk. Right now, Maxine on her honeymoon.
I think Kandy knows I basically summarized myself as best as I could without going into paragraphs.
You're a troublemaker.
Sniper, I'm always in the honeymoon phase. I've always been in the honeymoon phase.
The honeymoon phase never lasts forever.
Oh, mine always lasts. Mine always lasts because guess what? I don't let anything or anyone interrupt my space or my peace of mind.
Peter Pan.
Just to let you guys know, Maxine got married August the 14th, which was also her birthday. So that's just a honeymoon stage right now. Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So you're a
Welcome,
newlywed.
like.
You're a newlywed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Newlywed. All right.
Mhm. But I've been married before, so it's not like
Oh, that's a
I don't.
pass.
Yeah, you know, but
It's a new one.
so, yes.
No honeymoon phase.
We don't want to hear about the luggage, the baggage. Let me hear about the new one.
My goodness. But see, this is what I'm saying. Because I've been there, I know what's like. So I leave that behind, and now I'm in a better place. So because I know what to expect and what not to put up with going forward.
Has your new husband done anything that reminded you of your past, and how have you dealt with it?
Yeah, he has. And how I dealt with it was simply like, don't do that, don't say that, because it just reminds me of. And he will apologize for it, of course. And then, you know, hopefully he's never done it before again. So, but he is like once or twice, they're not perfect. They are going to slip and do or something or say whatever, right? But if you bring it to their attention and say, yeah, don't do that. Don't say that. That reminds me so much of whatever. It's like, because they don't want to hear that. They're going to try their best not to even go there again. But it's not, it doesn't come into an argument. We don't argue about it. I just point it out to him. And sometimes I say things or do something, and he'll just look at me a certain way. Then I'm like, shit, I remember. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then I would have to apologize because we can't, I mean, I don't know. It's a learning field. It's something that you just learn as you go by. Yeah. You know, you both have to learn to respect each other's space as well as each other's mind and, you know, things that, you know, you want, but it's a learning field. So.
I have here, bringing old baggage into a new relationship. You learn more from the past, or you learn about their past. Let go of repeating thoughts. Remember, not everything is meant to last. Let yourself feel sad. Work on your self-esteem. Don't talk to your ex. Damn. Practice some acceptance. Get over the idea of them. And I think my idea of them, he's dead. He's buried. He burned into ashes. And it just feels so damn good because it's no longer there. But I can't hate the person because every time I see my kids, they do little things like him. My son speaks like him. The little walk, the facial reaction. It's like, okay, but that part of remembering that person, been through back and forth, it's like it's gone. So it feels like a new me now, a new me. I'm ready for the world.
Mm-hmm.
Is the world ready for me? That's the question now. Highlights. When you have one meal, you're the second meal, the other 2 meals you're not talking. What's your output about bringing the old baggage into a new relationship? How do you deal with a woman who's telling you over and over and over and over about the past with the ex, and you sit down and you're listening? When will you tell her to let bygones be bygones?
Honestly, I've been through that. It's rough. She was beautiful, very beautiful woman, and I hold on the longest time I could until one day I just felt I can't do it no more. It's not worth my happiness. I had to walk away from it, to be honest with you. So it's not good. It damaged the relationship.
Yeah.
But how did that make you feel though? Like, you know, as a man in the relationship, how did it make you feel when she was complaining and talking about that? Like, what were you thinking of her at that time?
It's a long time ago. I mean, I have to go way back. How was I feeling? It was like it was like a repeat episode. Like, oh my God, what you gonna say today? Or what you gonna say?
Ouch.
So it was like a repeat, and it was kind of annoying, and just that's what it was really. It was just annoying.
Okay, but was it something that you were doing to trigger that? Or was she just
No,
somebody? So she was just getting up and like, whatever.
it pretty much was because her past, the guys that she was with, she cheated on her. So I don't know, like something might spark her mind of remembering, and she'll think I'm cheating. Like say I go in the washroom, and part of my phone is in my pocket, and I went. She'll think I'm going in the washroom to talk to somebody. Like it was just little things add on, and just little things. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, thanks for answering the question.
Oh, no problem.
No, it's just that I find that when women tend to complain without any just cause, that's where I would say they're damaged and they have trust issues, right?
True.
And what I'm saying is, as a man, if I was in a relationship with someone like that and I really cared about the person, I would try like to get that person to trust me, to know that, you know, even though it's a hard thing to do, trust is very hard, right?
It is.
Very hard to do. So, and I'm sad that it didn't work out for you, but yeah, it is difficult. It is very difficult to sit and hear someone day after day, like a mantra, you know, about their past and stuff like that. But yeah, it's sad.
Really, Lexi? Really? Really?
Who?
Lexi, she said something in the chat. You had to read it.
Oh.
Do you see it, Lex?
No, not yet. I'm going.
Yeah. What about you? Would you ever talk about your ex? Like they did something wrong with to trigger you off on something, and the new person in your life has done the same thing. Would you bring it up, or would you say, you know, my ex will do the same thing, don't do it, or would you just let it disappear?
Well, honestly, if it bothered me and it reminded me of my ex, I would tell her. And if she keeps doing it and doing it, then I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, I would address it though. I would address it. Because if I don't, then I'm just leading up to fail and be miserable and take all the punches and not say nothing.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, you know.
What's up?
Isn't it now I hear you just real talk here, though? As long as I know you, you just sit back and smile and listen. When you talk, it's like, oh my God, he's talking. Thank you for being here all the time.
Not a problem.
No, don't blush, you know. Your cheekbone get high. Anyone else? Welcome, Classic. Classic like you working. They said baggage is emotional turmoil caused by some issue in someone's past. Guys are happy to help out their girlfriends with emotional issues. But if the baggage becomes apparent too early in the relationship, then a guy will probably bail, or they just don't have resolution after the relationship goes sour. Right? I know for me, it's over 10 years. Yeah, and then married. So for 10, can't remember. Anyway, still whatever. It just took a while. All I didn't care about it because we don't care about the individual, but it takes a while for you to really say, you know what, fuck this person. You know, it is just the past. Time to move on, and that's what it is. And again, when I heard my friend saying, "Listen, I hate that man," it's like shit. Yeah, we on the both same table, but it was like, okay, I don't want to hear about this person anymore. You know, without saying all those words. Welcome, Trina.
Good night, darling. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. A little busy, but good.
Okay, good. Pardon me?
We're talking about your ex.
We're talking about your bringing your old baggage into your new relationship. What's your input in that?
Oh, baggage. Nah, man, we're not carrying no baggage at all, you know. Everything get dashed away from the past. Next. I don't see the point of it, you know, so I don't do it. I really that forgetful. I don't know. We get culture kind of weird, eh? Remember it have stocky and them thing there, so we do it, you know, old dog like we enough girl and girl in a bungle. Them are the song them I grow we up. So, we never really have them kind of. We don't know why what the point of doing it. You know what I mean? You're not ready to move on then. You can't move on with baggage.
Not necessarily.
No, you have to force yourself. You have to force yourself to move on. If you are going with baggage, you're forcing it.
Some people do.
I agree with what classics say. You cannot move on with baggage.
I agree with that too. You cannot move on with no baggage.
So my thing is dispose of it quick. No baggage.
What if I'm at the airport and I ask you to move forward and I'm supposed to move forward with my baggage?
In my case, what would happen if the person I'm trying to move forward on, the person who has baggage, is at the same Halloween party?
Good luck. I don't know what to tell you now. I didn't get a therapist for you.
But you see, this is why it's important when you are trying to get into a new relationship, you empty your baggage before you get there. So you both have an understanding of what is to be expected and what cannot be tolerated, what will not be tolerated. You have to have a discussion about that. You can't just, simple. It is very simple. It's simple. Okay, for example, if you are coming from a relationship that is solely based on like lies and cheating, okay, and you're somehow get away from that, and you meet someone, but again, you are always so timid to move forward because you're not sure if this is going to happen again. You meet the person and say, listen, these are the two things I will not tolerate. I don't want in my life. Do not cheat on me. Don't lie to me. And it's up to that person to say, okay, you know what? I respect that. Let's go on. But then you cheat, then I'm gone again. So it's something you have to discuss.
Well, what if it's like someone who finally admits their love to you after 7 years and tells me this now, and someone you were in a relationship, say 10 to 15 years ago, you still knew each other and broke up because it was the end of high school and we were splitting because of college.
Okay, and have you guys been in touch with each other during all of this, or is just pop back up and say, hey, I love you now?
Pop back up in 12 years.
Okay, well, no offense, but I'll tell you, take a back seat. I've moved on. Take a back seat. I've moved on. Where were you when I needed you? You weren't there. 15 years later, you're going to pop up and say, I love you?
She move on though. And that's why Kandy say let them have a side talk about that. She move on. That's an entanglement. But
you know, there's relationships that never ended.
Kandy, let me borrow the mic for 1 minute, right?
Sure.
Maxine, you does both your husband plenty.
What?
You does both your husband plenty.
Yell. Do you yell, or do you talk loud to him?
No.
Let me hear a nice tone how you just talk to your husband.
Just the way you hear me talking right now.
Well, that why I asked if you does both your husband plenty. You just sound like a school teacher.
Yeah, she let him. Why you
sound like
walk up the place?
Honestly, guys, I could put my hands up for that. When they're both together, it's the most sweetest thing ever. There's no aggression there.
No.
And then when he does the most silliest thing, she just watch him and just laugh at him.
Treat me so tuna, Maxine.
What?
Treat me so tuna, please.
If I had met you before you treated me the way he treated me, then trust me.
No. I asked him to be a husband, but do you sound like a school teacher when
He
you're
wants
talking?
He wants you to use your feminine side, the nice,
yes, girl,
nice soft side.
Right now, we are riding our shots, we are going and look to beat up nobody, we talking.
Oh my God. But honestly, even my kids say that I always sound like I'm scolding them all the time.
Yes, that's how you sound there, Maxine.
I'm sorry.
That's why every so often I just ask you, how the honeymoon going? You can find you hugging you plenty, so you always sound like you're ready.
No, baby.
He hung up too much.
No, baby.
How much? I
No,
can't see
baby.
the
Just
front no
telling you my
more.
humble observation. Maybe you didn't
Listen,
observe it.
listen. I know my voice when I need to use my voice. You don't need to hear my voice. This is not for you.
Ah, the mercy.
It ain't for you, Sniper.
Sniper, you taking that boy?
Oh
Sniper,
my
you taking that boy? Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna be honest though. You know, there is some men that really like the argument. Like I'm
Yeah.
being honest. I'm trying to change my ways.
Mhm.
And this boy that me with, you know, he don't like it silent. He don't
If
like
it
it
leads-
silent. He
if
like
it
it when I
leads
do
to
this.
sex,
He
if
loves
it leads to
it.
sex-
And he starts
Really?
smiling. It get hard. You know what I mean? Exactly. And then all the religion and everything else goes out the door because he just wants that crazy woman.
Wow.
But I'm really like not trying to be that woman. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
stop it. So that's what I kind of come at. Like now it's like, can you stop? And then I will hang up now. Because I don't want to get to that level no more. I'm tired. I want to be boring just a little bit.
That's
Just a little bit. I don't need to be spicy all the time. I want to be a little boring and nerdy, you know, just a little.
I don't know how to be boring. I wish I knew how to be boring.
Lord have mercy. Hey, hey. What?
Girl, cheers to the choir right there. I don't think I know what boredom is.
I don't know what boring is. I don't know what boring is.
Boring is called being in a fucking coma. That's boring.
Honestly, that's the first thing he liked about was the fact that I was like not a party person, but a fun person. I didn't care. I just did what I need to do, and like me, don't like me. I don't really care. I just live my life, and that's it. Take me as I am, or just leave me. Basically, that's my motto. I don't know what it means to be boring. I don't know what it means to be.
Dude, if you're living and you're breathing and you're moving, you're not boring.
Thank you.
That.
Thank you.
Well,
Gina, what's your
considering
thought?
I'm a super energized person, 24/7 boring would be a great change. That's all I'm trying to say. I just want my feet rubbed and I just want to have a nice night without banging some dishes like we belong in this is my big fat Greek wedding. Those type of things to get the psycho sex. We don't need that. And we just make love tonight, No, we gotta choke people.
You get a taser. It might just be simple. Snap you. Just slap your ass. Stomach, excite him. No noise. Just a little zap.
Wow.
Trina, what's on your mind?
Well, I don't argue like that. I'm very, it takes a lot for me to build up an argument. So he to even hear the rage in my voice. So sometimes, I might say something and I really mean, this is serious. We need to get at this. But because the way I song all put together, oh, babes, it sounds like, okay, do it on your time kind of thing. And then after all of a sudden, this whole trinity come out and I tell you to do So my calm is real calm, and then I get real this is what I was talking about. But with the whole baggage thing, I definitely do not like walking with no baggage at all. I think new beginnings, new opportunities, everything should be new. So if I have to come with any baggage, that means that I have not worked on myself or worked on that aspect. What else you guys were talking about? The boringness? Man, I could never be bored. It's true that I from you understand. So a spice is always right. That's how I see it.
Trina, you respond to the chat.
Lex, where your mind is, boy?
You think I was a player? No, I'm not a player. I don't have a man. Should I eat like a little spicy? I don't have a man.
I think I said the strict lunch tonight, Papa party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, district lunch tonight, Papa party.
I'll switch up and come out. Cook time.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't go show my face.
You right?
All right. Lexi live too far. Lexi gonna stay home.
Sandra, that text sweet girl.
You know, you get caught in class. And you see them pop up. You see them pop up quick. And Lex looking like he's looking at a new position.
That's why I wondering
I
what
just live.
Lex mine far. What country you mine in?
Poor land.
Is that what you're doing, Rebel? Rebel, you get quiet enough.
So Lex stay in a poor land.
Is that where you are?
Yeah, no, sir.
You didn't hear it at first, that's what I'm saying.
I realize. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions here. Should I now? No, I should. Shit, can't do that live. Oh, good. I have a book here.
I the 5th. Once you're live.
I have some questions to ask about the kinky dog, out of control, spread eagle, all tied up, bend me over, queen of head, Mr. Bing, 2-on-1, do me up and down, as you wish, taste me, kinky role play, perfect strangers, the handyman, the drive-by, the teacher and the student. You guys understand where I'm going with that, right?
I'm lost. I'm innocent.
Yes, but after
you're
this
talking
live,
about.
you're gonna have to elaborate on the drive-by. Okay, that one.
Yo, I am
You don't know what a drive-by is?
I only know about mother and father.
I am so lost on this shit, man. I apologize.
Spread eagle. What's that?
Mother and father. Children come after.
A leg up as you wish. I said a boy toy. You said I'm drive-by, right? Where's my drive-by? Damn. My eyes no longer want to see. So you do that? I forgot I had this book. I was supposed to be doing these things and I haven't done my study for those things. So I'm going to have to get back into it. And I have this one here too. See that? So I had to jump into a lot of stuff. I think I could write a book also. That's what I'm going to do because these things, what they're doing is so nuts. It's boring. But anyways, going back to the baggage. So
I don't believe in boring.
I believe in our.
She don't believe in boring.
Not a mercy. I like every girl when I believe in boring. I like them. In.
I agree. No boring.
Boring, never on a boring.
He's a real DJ in a way.
Like I said, the literal definition of boring is being in a coma where you can't do shit, you can't talk, you can't do shit, you're just laying there like you're half-ass brain dead. Now that's boring.
Look for these 8 signs your partner has too much emotional baggage for a relationship. He sends you mixed signals. A man who is interested in a relationship with you will pursue you for a relationship. He will call you and set up regular dates. If he is busy, he will let you know if he has time to speak to you again. If he's hot and cold intermittently, then watch out. This is definitely a red flag that you need to pay attention to. On a date, he will completely into you. He will be completely into you. Then he won't call or attempt to set up another date. Why are they going on Mando? I want to see one for women. Nah, I don't want this one. Sorry, guys. This is the wrong one. I want the one with both sexes. I don't like when they attack the men.
Well,
I want to hear it still, you know, make me hear it.
This one kind of relates to me a little bit right now.
Which one?
What
What
you
I was
just
just
said.
reading?
Yeah. Like I picked up on it word for word, but I don't know whether it's because of him working for Amazon 12 hours a day of driving and he just doesn't have time to talk, or if he's, you know, sending mixed messages out of he's talking with his penis versus whether he's talking to me as a man.
And he says he's interested in you and he wants to date you and be with you.
He asked me to be his date for the Halloween party. So, yeah.
So that's a date. Is it just a date or he wants to be in a relationship with you?
He said, well, this is where I said it's kind of nuts. He says he loves me. He says he's in love with me. He wants to marry me. This is autistic speaking. They just say shit straight up like I do. And then this was all on Monday. Tuesday, he went completely AWOL because he said he had work. It's now Wednesday. I haven't heard from him at all. Not even good morning or hey or sup. And I'm going to, for right now, consider it being Amazon because I know I work for Amazon as well, which if you're working a 14-hour day, you're not in the mood to fucking talk at the end of the goddamn day. You want to, in my case, I want a goddamn drink and call it a goddamn day. But for someone who doesn't drink, you know, he might just pass out.
I don't care what you just said, because even self within that break, you will have a break. You can still pick up the phone and call at least text.
Or text.
If he's driving, he could be calling you and you guys could be talking. Are you say Amazon?
Yeah, he works for Amazon up in northeast Jersey. I work up in northwest Jersey.
Okay, and you guys both drive.
We don't. So we're an hour away from each other.
No. You guys both drive. You delivery driver
both
for
have
Amazon.
The same job. Yeah.
And driving a delivery, right?
Yeah. Which we cannot be on the phone during that time, which is why right now I'm not going to message him because if he is working, but I know by 11 o'clock at night because we work the same job, I will text him at 11. And if he doesn't pick up from there, I can at least say I waited 48 hours. And if he doesn't message me back, like, what does that mean?
You full of shit? Because if you can do it, if you guys work in the same hours, right? Yeah, he got baggage. He's not straight with you. He asks you for the date. Yeah, that's for the 5th of October. He comes around, he tells you what he thinks you want to hear, then he disappears again. That's a lot of red flags. Communication should be there.
Just a player getting through.
I work with Amazon as of this week, and I do my 10.5 hours. And if I have the chance, I'll call my kids, which is my half an hour breaks, right? I will reach out.
My job doesn't want to give it to me. My job doesn't want to give me those half-hour breaks. Like, I'm lucky if I find a porta potty so I don't piss my fucking self.
So nice slavery now. But still, if you really want to say hi to someone, you can go to use the washroom, take a text, and then continue your journey from there. You don't have to just disappear.
Well, this is why I'm trying to figure out if this is a man with a red flag or if this is just the spectrum guy doing his goddamn job. You know what I mean? Because this is where it kind of hits that gray zone.
Red flag.
This might be in
red
like
flag.
a perseverative.
Red flag.
Red flag. Red pin.
Red flag.
Red everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Red
mouth.
Hot breath.
Oh, I can say.
You know what?
I dare not say
You know
nothing.
what? Here's proof right now, Kandy. I am going to send him a text right now. The last text I got from him at this very moment. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to do it right now in front of all y'all as evidence. All right.
No,
So the
I don't
last
want to be
message.
witness to that.
Oh yeah, no. So the last message I
support the
literally
guy.
received from him was Tuesday at 9:35 p.m. So he
Okay.
had off.
Shannon.
And I'm gonna text him right now and say,
Shannon.
hey, he's been
Shannon. No.
offline for
No.
18 hours.
Shannon. Don't text him. Don't text him.
No?
If he wanted to, he would text you or contact you. Do not
Let
text
him text you.
It's
And
like,
if
no,
he
you
ain't texting you, and when he does text you, that's when you blast his ass.
don't text him.
No,
You,
don't
I,
blast
you're not.
him.
You're
It's
just
been 48 hours, dude. What's up?
Oh, guy.
on a
Don't
vape.
do it though. Don't talk to him because he's just gonna be like, "Oh, I got her in the grasp of my hands."
She
Well,
love
see,
the
this is
sex.
why
The
I'm
girl
asking.
enjoy her
This is
sex.
why
No, I'm
Don't
saying
text
to you
him.
right now, do not text him. And when you guys do talk,
All right.
try to talk, have a good conversation, right? Whether it's, are you okay? What's going on? Do I bother you when I'm contacting you? I'm not trying to be pushy, but I'm going by the way how you told me how you feel about me. But do not text him.
My friend texted
Okay.
Fight
Is there
him.
okay, hold on. Is there a certain rule as far as the live stream that y'all can't put on?
No, don't put it on live stream. Don't put it out there. We'll do it after the show.
KK.
Right? But my stupid 5 cents to you, not even 5 cents to you, do not bother texting them. And when you guys do text, have an intellectual conversation. That's it. I mean, well, what are you?
Wait until after the live stream. And like I said,
you have a lot of feelings for
I
this
think
person,
to talk about by then.
but it's a lot of mixed signals. Don't.
That's what I mean. We'll have plenty to talk at the end of this. I apologize.
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Just don't text him. If you did it already and he hasn't responded, just let it be. It gets frustrating. Yes, I understand. Trust me, I do understand. Just let it go.
You know, sometimes when you step back, then they tend to really miss you, and then you could see probably where things go. So try that way. Just step back a bit, and then give him all the time he needs.
Yeah,
and then you work with it.
But
when
see,
you guys talk,
but see, I'm autistically perseverative based on love, not based off of his penis. You know, I actually like him.
Yeah, so
right. So you want him to like you the way you like him or more.
So when he comes
like
back
who like
to you
you
now, love who loves you. I love who respects you. So right now you're good. But like whenever he texts you, you guys can talk about it. But I would say let him be.
I'll wait till the end. You got my DM, I hope. Yeah. Okay.
On a male perspective, Lex, what's your input with that situation? And I'm going back to Rebel after. Alex?
Who, me?
Yeah. You heard Shannon's situation, right? I'm texting you, no response. We're talking, you tell me how much you like me, whatever, you like it or you like that part, and then boom, you disappear. And then when you decide to respond to me now, how should I react? What are you saying? Are you saying you're in a relationship that you can talk at that point in time, but you're not telling me the truth? What do you think that situation about? Yes, you heard what she said, right?
I heard her situation. For me, what I would say is, wait for.
You're muted. We heard nothing.
Okay, so what I was saying, I would wait. She should wait till he calls her and then express how she feels about the situation, and this is where she stands. And and from there, I'm trying to get my words together. Sorry.
Okay.
Express how she feels, and then from there, tell my thoughts are not good there. All right, it's express how she feels, and then from there, show them the lines of this is where you at, and if this is what he wants, this is what he wants. If it's not, then keep moving. It's not really what I want to say, but brief it that way.
And classic.
Trust me, I prefer anyone who is straight up with me. If all y'all want to be straight up with me, I will not take any offense to anything y'all gotta say to me if it means y'all will help me.
My friend, that's true, man. We don't see that already, you know. But first, me have to say, Lex, me rate you, doggy. We know say you don't really give a shit, eh? But Lex, the advice is not genuine. That is not what you want to say. Really a true.
No, classic, start all over. That's his opinion, how he feels how to do the situation.
Right, all right.
It's now your own opinion.
True that. That is his opinion. And me will tell her, I said, no, that can't go. Me not agree with that opinion. First and foremost, you have to understand the game is real. And I think the game is kind of boring. It always look ABC to me, you know? So I always find some people just act like they don't know. But it's best to just face the reality, you know? It is more like play a game. And it's what you like out of it, you know? If you like the sex, you know, you're just humble yourself.
Classic, stop. So she is saying that she texted a person, they express how they feel for her.
Mm-hmm.
Then she texted a person and the person that's gone ghost. Right? She will wait to they work the same job. What's the difference with him not calling or texting her, but she really likes the person? That's it. Now,
I do it all the time.
Pardon me?
I do it all the time.
So you ignore people texts? That's what you're saying?
What? Some people, of course, yes.
Okay.
I just keep it real.
Wait, can we be clear what you do all the time? So I can write this in my notes. What do you do all the time?
I think he means drunk texting.
In your notes? In your notes? What is this? No, but it is the reality of the situation. I don't know why people like to pretend it is not the reality of the situation. It is a play, and you have to understand the play. It's either you're in for the play.
I don't have the headphones, so I'm gonna go upstairs.
Or you're not in for the play. So if you're in for the play, yeah. Like Alex said, wait till the man call.
Okay, I don't know what we're about talking about, Shannon, but you know what? Let our one fly. I get so lost. I'm lost.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Sandy,
let me
was going good. You was
translate.
going good. You had to let him flow. Yeah, let any man flow.
So no, I'm gonna go
Because
back
no,
again.
but in all fairness,
Like I
because
said,
all they don't
all
understand where
input,
it's coming
any
from.
input,
Just now,
any
Shannon,
input, totally,
because
no
all they don't
problem.
understand where the man coming from, or they trying to rush him.
No, I
man
understand
flow.
where he's coming from.
Classic.
But
What I
Shannon's,
want
she's,
you
for
to do,
Shannon's sake,
I want
she's
you hold
just
on,
tell,
Alexei.
she's trying to
Lexi,
get
hold
a
on.
summary.
Shannon,
Yeah.
what I want you to do, Rebel, what I want you to do is actually talk to Shannon and let her know as a male perspective. Yeah, I want you to deal with Shannon.
But you say when me think about the situation, you know, so
yeah, because her situation. That's why I want you to talk to
even
her.
Even if say you were my sister and you tell me this story, I'm gonna tell you just as it is, you know. More likely you get it played.
Thank you.
It's either you're in for the game or you're not in for the game. And at come a point in time you have to make a decision. Somehow we were in for the game. We might go on like we're not in for the game and we know the game I play. But you're in for the game and you take what come with it. Or you don't take what come with it. Then some woman, of course, they pretend like they're in for the game. Then when what come with it happen, they want to argue. That's when I will go, we call it AWOL? Yeah, I go very AWOL because my friend, no, not me.
Okay. Shannon,
Well,
you got that
been
now?
any arguments. There hasn't been any arguments.
Right, so if there's no argument and the man gone, it's just him busy right now. It's just being, you're the panelist, you know? More likely you're analyst. You know, I used to just have them like that. You're analyst, you, number 6. I'll call you back out next 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's something like that.
My turn now, Kandy.
Okay.
Yeah, Rabbi, you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I hope you understand,
no, you said it exactly what I want. I want to actually talk directly to her, right? So, when you was just going around the bush, I love it. Thank you so much. I had Lex, I had classic. Now I have TT Sniper.
Right.
All
So
right, thank
Shannon,
you.
right? Again, straight to the point. The reality is that you're competing. We all competing. So we all have to appreciate that we competing for people's time, right? You don't know what the fella have to do. You don't know outside of work what else he have to do. So the last thing you want to do is when he does pop up on your radar and share some time, is to jump at him and I felt bad because da 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 da. That's the last thing you want to do. Yes, you may have felt that way, but we competing. So if it is the little bit of time he chooses to share with you, you make him feel bad for sharing the time with you, you're gonna lose in the game. He's gonna either lock you off clean or he's gonna go see longer because you realize, all right, you don't get it. And he'll rest you. And remember, we say we competing. So whoever else he's sharing his attention with, not necessarily another girlfriend, but what other else occupying his time, he will invest more of it there until your interactions with him more mutually amicable, more friendly, more enjoyable on both sides. Not just you enjoy it, but he enjoyed it too.
Yeah, so the man competes.
Well, it's kind of early before the next Sunday football.
You lose me now, Shanna.
Sorry, I should explain. The one thing that is what
Don't
we
carry me
decided
deeper down the rabbit hole, please, Shannon. Please.
Huh?
Please. Keep
Please
it
what?
in context.
I am keeping it in context. How we started socializing was on a football Sunday because we bonded over football.
Okay.
And it's like ever since football, he's gone off the radar.
Nah, man.
So he's only going to talk to me on a football Sunday?
That's
Guys,
what that one, man. It just
guys,
come to the one, man. And that go on. You see me, I say, that go on. See what go on there? That go on.
Welcome
Well, that's
to
how we
the
met. That's how we bonded.
But that's what it is. The man get them, I get them gone. So, well, it happen. So it could happen any time. It happen at time at the airport. I don't know, this girl, we just meet and I go, chief, take her plane. I take my plane. We go different ways. It happened, my friend. We bonded
does that
for that
mean-
little time.
Sorry, but like, does that mean that like this guy just wants to talk to me when he's wasted watching football?
Probably when he want another touch.
I mean, I love watching football for 12 hours a day. All the
want
girls and a
touch.
lot of the.
Yeah, you want all the touches. It have other girls that get touched to them, need them time.
But that's what I mean. Today's a Wednesday. It ain't a football day. So that's why I'm confused.
Okay, again, Shannon.
Football girls.
Red flag. We can make all the assumptions what's really happening. He could probably be with his wife, a girlfriend, something else, don't care to talk to you, or text you certain times when he could, and only when he can, because that's the days he's available to talk to you. So what we are saying, whenever he texts, that's when you're able to speak to that person to find out. But don't jump and put your hat, don't put all your eggs into that one basket. Do you understand?
Okay.
You put the eggs into that one basket.
Hold back until the
Yeah.
speak.
So in the meantime, when you're working, find something enjoyable. You say you don't like to be boring. So find things to entertain you without having him a part of your entertainment. Until
I did that.
he cares, if he
That's
cares,
what I said.
he will
I've
be
been very
there.
busy.
Right. So if he cares, he would be there.
Kandy.
And he's not there. So you know what? Let's replace that. Probably just a date. So when that date comes, it comes. You get in and let's leave. Doesn't mean you have to go with him. Right? All right.
The Cali Crew girls actually had Mia, one of the Cali Crew girls, meet me in New Jersey, and we celebrate Oktoberfest. So
all right.
Not that I don't need a man, but I'm still, like I said, it's just trying to figure out what's up with him. That doesn't mean that he's going to control my life. You know, that's not the case at all.
So I ask that question now, my friend. So if the man appear tonight, right now, in front of you, will you give him the sex?
Well,
right now.
We only started dating on Sunday and it hasn't even been a full week. I don't think any sex should be done until I see him in person and then see how we do in person before we start any type of fuckery.
But may I say him there right now in front of you, in person. Him reach right now in person and say at that him reach for. He's there for sex. Right now. Him reach and him said that away more. What would you say?
I would say, well, we haven't known each other long enough. We need to get to know each other more before I make that decision. I am not your fuck buddy, and I apologize.
All right, and then him gone again. You understand?
Like I said, I know what to say. He just needs to respond.
I think I'm gonna talk about it after. I heard something that you said, and
Lexi,
I'm gonna walk away from it for a bit. Charlie, let me talk about it after. Okay. Wow. We just went over welcome, Ginny. Ginny, what's your input? I know you missed the what Shannon was talking about, but what's your input about taking your old log baggage into a new relationship or versus new relationship? What's your input?
About taking old baggages into a relationship?
Yeah, that's up for tonight. Yeah. What do you think about it? Like, is it right or is it wrong?
It's right.
Or depends.
It's right because I mean, you have two people coming from two different worlds coming together. There's already enough situation there, so you're supposed to fix yours to a level where you're ready to interact with somebody else, because that's a whole nother story you got to go deal with. So when you bring that baggage plus that baggage, it's a mess.
So condition yourself before you're ready to move into a new one, right?
But sometimes, you get lonely or whatever, and you want a relation. Tells yourself you want a relationship, but you already don't have in your mind that men are dog and they did all of this to you and this and that, whatever. I ain't gonna trust no man and right? And then you go into the relationship with that. No matter what this man is doing for you, you're not gonna, receive it because you already have your mind conditioned about what they done to you, and they're all dogs and this and that. So,
real world.
That's my opinion.
That's a philosophy, or that's what you live by?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
You just attack that, or so you live it.
No, that's how I living. Well, considering I had three marriages, so what do you think? After the first one, I would have been like, I'm done. But that was just a bad situation.
Man, all right.
So that was Maxine and Judy in the 3 marriages, right, guys? Third one. What about dating a man with baggage, guys? A woman. What will you say for that?
I'm not gonna say I know about that.
Woman. I want to be specific to this entire group. Because everything is different these days. But okay, so we already know our men here, they're straight. How would you guys deal with a divorced man with baggage? Dating a divorced man with baggage.
Another recipe for disaster.
Say more.
Another recipe for disaster because I'm not gonna say all women, but most women will go through certain things and know how to build themselves back. And if that's what it is that they want, love or whatever, they'll go search for it. A lot of men, when they get that hurt, ain't see straight after that, because it's like no matter what the woman is doing, you're still waiting for that bag to drop. And that it's a disaster because you're gonna do and trying to convince them, and if they're not convinced themselves, you can't convince them.
So I'm gonna play the devil
That's why they
advocate.
mostly they turn crazy and walk in the street more than women. Because they can't handle what's happened to them.
So Jenny says it's a no-no. But what about if a man dates a divorced woman? Man, what's your aspect to that? What's your input? Because Jenny says a no-no with a divorced man. Why is it not a no-no with a divorced woman? Hi, Travis.
Depends how she look.
Anyone? Travis. Wood, good night. How are you?
I'm doing good. I missed the question. Just jumped
Yeah,
in.
I'm coming. I'm gonna ask you. Thanks for being here, first of all. And the question, I'm gonna ask you the question because the three men they didn't answer yet. I just asked the question to the woman: would you date a divorced man with baggage? And Ginny said that's a no-no because he may think all other women is the same and he's gonna be locking out everyone almost, right? But what it is if a man dates a divorced woman
With
with
baggage?
baggage? With baggage.
Shit. I damn near think everybody's gonna have some form of baggage though.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually like whoever you like, and you're gonna either accept their baggage where it's not gonna be baggage or not. So it'll be like, okay, she's divorced. Her baggage is probably what she has kids. I'm in my 40s. Everybody got kids. That's a form of baggage. Are they badass kids? That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna deal with them badass kids, so that's gonna be no to baggage. You know. So I don't know. I think there's levels of baggage. And it just depends on how much you desire the person.
True that.
Sorry, Travis. I heard you and I read the friggin' chat and I kind of lost.
That was at Sandra's message.
I
It has nothing to do with Travis and what Travis saying.
What?
I realized I had to read quickly.
So you didn't need to associate my message with Travis and try to blur the
I didn't
line.
want Travis to think I was laughing at him. I just thought it was to clarify. Travis wasn't laughing at you.
Travis, do not let these women distract
I was like, what's
you.
going on here? That's how Curve Dix
Nah,
is
you do
down
your
in the
thing,
bottom.
Travis. They will distract you if you let them. That was a unnecessary distraction from Travis. Let my brother continue, please.
Me personally, Travis. Yes, everybody comes with their own baggages. I am not saying I'm not going to date a divorced man. Shit, I'm probably dated a divorced man already. But I think if let's be open-minded, because sometimes we could go for the hurdle and then one of the person in that relationship was actually why the person had to get a divorce. Probably they really love the person and it just didn't work out for them and the person wants it out. Because a lot of relationship out here, a man or woman can get in and from the time reality starts slapping and coming forward, I want all of this, I want out, I want a divorce, and they will start to run. Where the fuck you running going? Where's your vows for better or for worse? Till death do us part. I should kill your fucking ass before you leave now. Just saying. And it goes on from there. So remember your vows, stop running, stick it out. Understand the person. They want threesome, okay, let's go to an orgy party. Yay, let's bring her in. Let's try something different. But try to stick it out. The devil, especially when you're married, I think the devil is a busy man. He will fuck with your relationship and fuck you until you say, I have a quit. So you gotta be really careful and stand strong and believe. Just pray. Believe you did your vows, guys.
So death
Where's that, Travis?
doesn't exist no more though.
What a mercy.
Till death do us part. I fucked this one girl. She's been married twice. I fucked her in both marriages.
Ouch.
And I look at women, men get a bad rap. So I look at women just as equal to dudes. So you're a woman. No. Women do everything we do. They are just as foul. They do whatever. and she's divorcing the dude that she's with now. It's just a cycle. It just depends on the person. Till death do us part. Till death do I'm tired of you.
The thing is, a woman could go outside and do a thing. I hate the fact that when she actually realizes he's doing the same thing as her, she's quick to be the one because she caught him and she didn't get caught. She's the one, oh, I want a
This is
divorce.
different though.
And then they go in and swipe and take and run with everything that the man freaking worked for hard for. It's fucking amazing. I don't know why that happened.
None of that.
Yeah, but she fuck with squares and good dudes that are actually good to her.
Okay.
Very good to her. And they will never do nothing. They listen to her. She runs everything. She's the alpha.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's why she is how she is. And I'm just like, probably because I could check her on her shit. And it's been like that for years. And I don't know, I just look at women totally different these days. Totally different. They're just another person. That's all. They're not too different from me. They fuck you now. Women fuck you now. We're all equal. This whole separate. That's why I hate when like scenarios of niggas ain't shit. You a nigga too.
Duh.
Shit. Just miss me with
I
that bullshit.
definitely
Get
think that
equality
saying
across
goes
the
both
board.
ways.
Yeah,
I have
a
equality
question.
across the board. Except
I have a
lifting
question.
groceries out the car. I'll get the groceries. You too weak. I'll get
I
more.
have a question. How do you
on
know
now.
when you are the alpha male in the relationship?
Leader.
When you're totally disrespecting somebody, or I don't know. How do you know? It's a question I'm asking.
I think signs of leadership. She has faith in you, blind faith in you. I think there's so many different things. Personally, I'm not no alpha male. I'm just Lamar. I said my government name. That's crazy. I'm Mr. Travis.
Yeah, I just tried to ignore what you just you had to put it out there. I heard you, but I just let it slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
My name is Lewis. It ain't Lamar. Anyway, but I don't know. I think it's just more of a carry yourself leadership type of role. Blind loyalty. And she has faith in your direction. She also helps you guide. She helps you as well. But it's more of a just letting a man be a man. To me, there's so many variables in that. It sounds so simple, but there's levels to it. So that's a good question though. Some people say alpha male, this, don't even know. Meanwhile, I'm Omega. So I'm Omega.
I'm just asking because I would hate to be a alpha man. I'm just I like being a girly. I like being a lady. I like to be treated like a lady. So I wouldn't want to know that I'm doing all these negative stuff and bossing, because what's the purpose? If I want to be a man, then with a girl or something.
Can I talk about the baggage one? My hand's been up, ladies. I'm sorry, I'm
go
cutting
ahead,
you off. I
sorry.
was being respectful to Lamar. Oh, oops, sorry, shit, Mr. T. It's all right. Alexis is my government, anyhow. I want to go back to the baggage thing because I think there's a double standard in that area, and I want to address it. If you have a child as a woman, I think it's very hypocritical to say that a man that has baggage, you wouldn't even give the time of day, or he has to do this, that, and the other when you have fucking baggage too. So to me as a mother who has a full pit bull of a son, I don't have no problem with having somebody in my life that maybe has baggage, but when they make it like it's supposed to be a glorified thing, I don't glorify the fact that I'm a single mom doing my job. You know what I mean? It's a job that I chose to do. So I don't go to people like, I get a lot of single fathers lately, like, I'm a father of 2 and I have a condo. Like, okay, can I just know your name? Hi, what's your name? You know what I mean? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, that level, I don't know if I'm really respectful of. Like, throwing your kids out there, like it's a top tier situation. Like, I don't put my son in forefront. I put my son when we get into a relationship, but people know I'm a mom. But when they throw their child as something for me to kind of like hit on, I don't know if that's like where I'm coming from in my life right now.
I think honestly, probably it's not what it meant, how you take it, but it's just a proud father or a proud mother. Hey, hi, what's so and so? Well, my name is so and so, mother of five. Yeah, da, da, da. I love announcing. I'm not a baggage, but a package. That's who I am, right? And it's just somebody who's so excited and so confident and proud of what they have and who they have as children. They would just talk like that, but they're not coming towards you to feel like they're just like they're selling a product. It doesn't really mean
I
that.
I feel like this person is, and there's so many of them though, because the next sentence will be, well, I'm an attractive black 45. Like, okay, but don't I have the right to make that decision? It's like everything is a dictatorship, like a robot. And then even the next conversation when I don't talk in days, hello, Miss Wonderful. And then it becomes like, hold on, did I sign up for Expedia or something? Because now it's about how many condos he has under a contract, and it seemed very generic. So I was just like, I'm just wondering if this is becoming like a thing in our community now, because I feel like it's not like a flowing conversation. It's like like they're taking something out of a book they made, and it's just so generic. And I'm like, okay, I get that, but can we just start normal? Like, hey, what's up? My name's Lex, I'm 41. I live in Toronto. Not even what I'm interested in. And then the next minute it might be, oh, I invited you over for dinner. Like, okay, but I don't know where, like, it's so scattered that I don't know where the person is going. You know what I mean? So it's cool that they're a father, this and that, and that's how they started it out, but it never really ended on them being a father anymore. It became all of their attainments, how attractive they believe they are. I never had an opinion in this conversation, and those types of things. So I'm not sure if that's more of an arrogance or, I don't know, like an accolades that I have to give him two for every accolade that he's given in his words, right? Like, I'm not doing that tit for tat situation. I'm just trying to get to know somebody. That's it.
He's just selling
So
you.
I'm happy that you have 5 children. That's fine. But can you maybe elaborate on where that was going? So what are you doing for your children? Are you part of a PTA? Are you a coach? What else? Like, okay, I have a 23-year-old son, but you came at me and I don't know where you're coming from. You didn't even ask me if I had a man. That's how the conversation, like, that's how bad the conversation is. I'm like, not even really part of the conversation. It's becoming like a robotic dictatorship. And I find that it's like a dating profile, maybe. That's what I feel like. And I'm not on a dating profile, so I'm just wondering why I'm getting the dating profile. Because I'm
Anyone
not even
want to answer to this?
He's selling himself to you.
He's selling himself to you basically, because most women, they want this, they want that, they need that. So the man is putting it out there for you. This is what I am. This is my package. Do you want it? Or don't you not want it? Can I take you out for dinner? When can you come over? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I can't hear you. Like, CB can't hear you.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's kind of like a parent, like, and then when I'm kind of like, well, I'm kind of busy, this and that. Maybe there's a time where we could stop by downtown. Since I have this event, I can meet you for coffee or something like that. I'm kind of giving him like, a different level than what he's trying to give. So if he doesn't want that level, then he needs to deflect and move it along. Because I'm not.
Some men would then say, you can't please a woman. Yes, can't please them. I give she all the information. She's still confused. She's still vexed. I give she all that information.
Yeah, but I'm not on a dating profile. So hello would suffice. I'm on my own name profile with my accolades, where I went to school. My friends are there. My family is on this website. So what would make you think that I'm interested in you? It doesn't say I'm single, first of all. That's a number one. You didn't check that part. Do you know anything about my attainments? Because some of them are actually on there. Like, where do you live? Now that's the bullshit. So after you sold yourself to me, you don't even know where I live.
Anyone? Sniper, Lex, welcome Infinity Song, welcome Sweetness.
Is it lust? Because he doesn't know me enough to say that he's selling himself to me. He's selling an image to try to get something from me. That's what I believe.
First thing is attraction, and then it goes from there. He already said it's selling yourself. That was like the generic answer. Not generic. That's the solid answer. It's all a sales pitch. Women don't really have to deal with the sales pitch because they don't have to sell themselves. They're women. In most cases, you guys are the piece of meat and we are the lion. So we have to do all the hunting, but it's a sales pitch. Are you gonna like this pitch or just buy some products from the site? That's all.
Well,
The sales
Travis,
pitch.
I have to disagree with you on that because sometimes, as much as you guys are, yes, the hunters, but at the same time, there's a reason why we women are hunted because we have this societal norm of people thinking, we have to wear makeup, we have to do our hair, we have to shave, we have to do all of this in order for y'all to be attractive to us women.
I disagree because no man in the world asks y'all ladies to put them long ass eyelashes on. You guys compete with amongst you guys yourselves. Women dress for themselves. All the extra shit, fake titties, fake asses, that's all women. Men didn't make a PTAA. You guys get all this fake shit. Women dress up for other women. All the extra material shit. If you look good in the morning while you sleep, that's gonna be the most time when I'm looking at you. Like, damn, she's beautiful when she sleep. She's wearing sweats. She's just walking around the house gorgeous. All the extra shit don't mean nothing. Women, all that manufactured shit, contouring. You know why people contour? Because trans men trying to look like women. Women don't need to do it. They choose to do it. All the beauty shit, that's women competing against each other. For some weird reason. I don't understand it. So I'm gonna have to disagree on that with you.
But it's facts. That's facts. We do it to ourselves, Shan. It's no man really forcing us to put that shit on our face or contour ourselves. It's us
regular
thinking,
hygiene, like shaving and things like that. Women just should want to do for themselves.
yeah. So it doesn't matter. Like, makeup. If you like to wear it, then you like to wear it.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be shamed for wearing it. That's truth.
Right.
However, when we do it though, we aren't doing it necessarily for men.
But it's not for the other ladies. Sometimes it might be for you.
But you're doing it. You're
or your own what you
yeah,
like
it
or
must
whatever.
be for something inside of you or in the community in which you
Or what
exist.
you
But
like,
a man
or what you
usually
like, or just what
should
you
not
like.
validate that shit for us. That's one thing we should claim back. So I'm gonna take those bullets and say, yeah, we should claim that as women. Like, we shouldn't have to do that.
Shouldn't have to, but some people want to. I mean, I know everybody has their days they want to be relaxed, and I get the natural beauties. I get all that, but to say everything we do is we should just let ourselves go. No, trust me. If women just let themselves go, it would be a whole nother situation. We have to some eyebrows need to be done. Sometimes there's some kind of upkeep that needs to be done. I disagree with you guys. That's just my
That's an option. That's an option too.
Might be a form of self. Some of that is a form of self-hate.
We're not talking about different beauty. I'm not talking about weaves and wigs. I'm just talking about just getting yourself dressed for the day. I can get dressed and not go anywhere and be in the house. That's just the type of person I am personally, because that's what I like to do. I grew up in retail. I grew up in fashion. That's just my personality. So to say, oh, I'm doing that no, I'm really just doing it because that's what I like to do. I like to dress up. I like to be me. I feel better about myself. So it's not really for the man, but I might project off a more positive projection because I feel good. So in a way, they like something.
Then
Now,
you're
sex appeal
the
is
rare
something different.
you're like one of the rare ones who understands yourself, and that's something that you like to embrace in yourself because it helps you to enhance yourself. You are truly yourself. So I'm not even going to take that from you, girl. But we're talking about them ones that is confused, you know what I mean? And they see something in a magazine and then they paste it on their face, or like TLC had that video, I'm so pretty. Those type of women. The
That's
ones that
what
are
I'm
confused,
talking
you don't
about.
need to be
Yeah.
doing any of that to
Wearing
appease
all that
anybody in
shit to please a
society.
man.
But if you yourself as a woman is feeling bad about it, or you want to, or you feel good about it, either or, just question it for yours. It's really us doing it to us, regardless of what. It's not a man. And if it is a man holding your damn hand every morning, putting on your goddamn makeup and shit, that might be Candyman, Gacy, one of those people you need to get the fuck on because they're grooming you into a lifestyle, and that's not the kind of man you want to be with. So you got to question that, right? So I just believe that what Lamar is saying has truth in it, is that a lot of the times when we are with somebody who's going to give a fuck about us, they're going to care about us with our stinky breath. They might tell us about our stinky breath and go brush your teeth before you kiss me, motherfucker. Those types of things, but you'll be in a relationship that's pure enough. You're not going to get offended by those things because you're already together. Like, I like seeing my man drool sometimes or snore here and there. Like, that's the stuff that's real to me. Or even fart once in a while, you know what I mean? Just once in a while, not every day, but just the stupid stuff. Sorry, Lex. Yeah, I'm not going to see you go on the toilet, but shit, I'll tell you to pull my finger once in a while because that's the type of person I am. And okay, excuse me. It is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of
All
the day.
the money in the world, Kim Kardashian wish she never got surgery. Kim Kardashian, sex tape Kim Kardashian looked way better head to toe than Kim Kardashian today.
Well, guys,
Her booty is sagging because of cosmetics. She don't even look the same.
You guys have gone way overboard with that stuff.
Yeah, it's way too much. It's pathetic. Their belly buttons are slightly leaning to the right.
Kim Kardashian.
It's not even centered no more.
Different times, I mean, there was a time, if it might be showing up my age and all of that, but it is a different time for stuff. There was a time when makeup was only about some lipstick and a little blush, maybe even the lipstick being the blush, the eyeshadow, the everything, right? And that was the time, and that we were doing. Nobody wasn't belittling anybody because it was a fashion. That was what was going on. So you had your one red lipstick, you put it on your lips, you rub some on your cheek, you put some over your eye, and that was it. Right now, we're live long enough to see that things have evolved, right? So now these young people are having their own more creativity, because the things I see some of these kids do, and they didn't even go to school to do makeup, right? That's an art, right? Yes, there's people out there who probably felt like they're ugly duckling, so they learn that art so they can feel good about themselves. But the bottom line is that if you guys did not like it, it would have stopped a long time ago. When them butts came out there, everybody and their mother was getting butts. Okay, and guys were liking it. Now they gone maybe a little too overboard, so now it's not so cool anymore, right? Or even the lashes, because when I used to put lashes on, they were so natural, they looked like it's mine, nobody knew. And now I seen some stuff, I'm like, whoa, okay, you know what I mean? But
I gotta disagree.
It's their own artistic. It's not for me, but they're loving it. So be it. But me now is not going to be interested in a person with those things what I don't like. But then the younger people who are into that, the guys them like it. They're not complaining. You're done the cutie, and you know
The
what I mean. I
wigs,
like
the
your
lace
butt. I
fronts,
like
all
your
of that.
fake
Yeah, I'm still
breasts.
a
It's
You
wig,
not
know what I mean?
old
guys
school,
liking it. We
Montessorian.
have no choice but to like it if you're wearing it,
And if
because you
you go,
still
if
have a
you
pussy
okay,
attached to your body.
for instance, okay, I'm not trying to put my shit out there or whatever,
Hold
right?
on, guys. Sorry. Don't. I want you guys to continue this, but I'm going to end the live so you
Okay.
guys can take it to a different level. Um, hold on. Don't leave. I hold that thought. Oh shit! No, no, that's not what I meant. No, fuck.
No, 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 no. Yeah, but women still have pussy. It's not gonna be. I'm not gonna take the fall for that one.
Hi,
They're
this
gonna
is
do what they
Kandy.
got to.
Join me on Kandy's Convos and Confession talk show every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Zoom and on YouTube. Follow me at Kandy Forever 40 on Instagram, KANDY number 4 EVA 40, and on Facebook, Kandy Henry, KANDY Henry HENRY, for the link on Zoom.
Hello.
You might want to
Can't
unmute
hear you.
Candy.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Once again, thank you for being live on Kandy's Confess and Confessions. Once again, I'm not a professional. Going by experiences. I want to tell everybody thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone's live on YouTube. See you guys next Wednesday.